Good afternoon, everyone. Ron from Taylor Racing here. It is this week's video. So I really don't have much going on because there's been this big polar vortex going on that you all know about. So I hope all my friends and co-workers or former co-workers that are down in Texas and New Mexico and that area right now are staying safe and warm, because I know they're not quite used to this type of weather. Anyways, that being said, I'm back up in Canada at the moment and it's not that much better here. So this week, since we haven't had a chance to go out and go ride anywhere or do anything or get some ice tires or the forks on the dirt bikes to put ice tires on them to go race on the ice, I decided that I was going to start pulling stuff apart. So as you know, the 899 was somewhat pulled apart before, and now I decided, because I didn't like the frame on that bike being painted red by a brush, so it wasn't painted properly or anything like that, I decided to pull it apart and I stripped it down and took it to powder coat. So it's gonna be powder coated, probably just a satin black, just something normal so that it doesn't look crazy or anything. But I want to show you guys how easy and how, well, I guess easy, well, not really easy, but how simple it is to totally take apart a Panigale frame off of the bike. And when I show you the bike, as we'll get down a little lower, you'll see that most of the bike is actually still complete. The exhaust is on, the swing arm's on, everything's back together. I didn't even have to dump the rad or anything. So basically, there are four main bolts inside the airbox, and I should have kept the airbox here to show you, airbox slash frame, but maybe we'll do that next time when I do a different bike. Anyways, you can see that the bike is totally still quite together. There's 4 bolts inside of the airbox section of the frame, 2 bolts underneath where the radiator attaches, and then you just take off the fairing stay and the triple clamp pretty much pops right out once you take off the top triple clamp and stuff, of course. But when it comes down to it, it's very simple to take the frame totally off to get powder coated or to get in and replace injectors or whatever. So we'll give you a quick look right now, kind of just what it looks like. As you can tell, in here, there we go. There's the injectors, the throttle bodies and everything are still inside. You can see the rad is still on. Here's the 2 bolts that come up through here into the frame. Fairing stays right here. Pretty simple when it comes all down to it. Just a quick, simple frame's off. It took me, once I had the bodywork off, which race bodywork only takes 5 minutes maybe, right? I took off the tank, disconnected the fuel line, unplugged it, and then went right to work, pull out the air filter. And then those 4 bolts inside were a little tricky at the front, but other than that, it was pretty easy. It's just a 12.14 mil. Just broke those apart and then just shimmied it off and out once I took off the radiator bolts underneath. That's simple. So when I get the frame back, I will show it to you, and then we will put it kind of back together, and then that'll give you kind of a reverse engineering idea of how it is. And other than that, we are getting the 899 ever more ready to go racing as our endurance bike, or backup bike, or rain bike, or just sell it. Either way, everything's for sale. So that's it for this week. I'm sorry it's short and sweet. Well, not really sweet, but it is short, but it's cold outside. We're not doing much out here in Canada because it is cold and I don't have any ice bikes ready to go. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And we've got some pretty good news coming up in the next couple weeks. So stick around, enjoy, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you all later. Cheers, everyone. Stay warm and be safe.